Hi, I'm Adam Parrish, and I'm going to go over some of the at-the-table features of Swan Games. Hi. So I've set up a simple casual game here, and we can see I've got the players around the table. These are all fake accounts, so we can't see their actual video. If I open up the settings menu, I have a lot of options, including the main one here is hide users around the table. So when I do that, this all gets bigger and the people show up here in the chat window rather than around the table. All right. I like this look, but all right. I can click on this or chat or whatever and click on it again to make it disappear. All right. There's a whole video on all of the settings that you can do, so check that out. There's a video on the audio-visual stuff. Just remember, your video controls are right here. So I can turn my camera off. If I'm having issues with the AV, I use this AV refresh. Right? I can look over here at my opponents. If I click on their name, their profile will come up. If they have a convention card, it will be selected there. If I look over here at my partners, it says we don't have a convention card when I can choose one. Right? So I can look at it and say, is this the one I want? Yeah, we're going to do that. So set card is active. Right? And we get a little message down here. We've got a new convention card. So that if one of my opponents was to look now, they would see this convention card. I'm going to show you what it looks like if the opponents have a convention card. So now I set it so they have a convention card. So when I click on this, I can say view active convention card, and that'll show up. And they don't actually have anything filled in on their convention card, but that's okay. I just wanted to show you how to do it. All right, so I'll close that. All right, it's my turn to bid. You'll notice that some sound just happened. Right? If I look at the settings, I have all these options about sound. If your microphone is turned on, the sounds will not play, because we don't want those sounds, broadcasting over everyone. It drives everybody crazy. So you see down here I have my microphone muted. If I unmute it, you won't get those sounds. Okay, it's my turn to bid, and remember that there are two input methods for bids, right? Right here I have the bidding box style. If I go to play options and auction input type, I can go to the 2 clicks, right? Where I would click on 1 and then spade. If I click on my own bid, I can add an explanation, right? Normal opening bid. And that'll now show up as orange because it's been alerted. If I click on it again, I can change, like that. If I click on an opponent's bid, it will say, I can ask them for an explanation. What is pass? And it'll pop up for them, right? So if an opponent asks me, right, I'll get a pop-up here, right? And queries right here. It's like, that's what they said. They said, what? So now I have a chance to expand on my explanation. 5+ spades, opening hand. And again, I can make all of this stuff go away to make things a little bit bigger. Okay, so it's my turn to bid again. When I'm going to make a bid, I can type an alert before I bid it, right? So what am I going to do here? I'm just going to pass. So there's no reason I would alert this, but if I wanted to, I say, and it's going to ask me, do you want to pass with an alert? Because that's pretty uncommon. Let's say I say cancel. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I can also just tick this alert box before I make my bid. And now that's going to show up as alerted for other people, and now I can say hello and add the explanation later. Other things that you might need while you're at the table. So you see here, it tells me I'm the declarer. West is on lead. It's going to leave this up until West makes a lead. You'll notice down at the bottom, there's a new little piece that says 3 spades south. And if I click on that at any point, it'll show me the auction, including all of the alerts. So now I'm going to have Mr. Bruce make a lead. And I can see the dummy. So all of this is going to be pretty standard, right? I just play, and the opponents play, and it's my turn. Right. So when it is my turn, you're going to see the orange background here, right? That's an indication that it's my turn. There's an orange here below where it says south. The cards are kind of highlighted in orange. My hand is. If I wait long enough, it's going to start flashing at me. Just a reminder, hey, it's your play. Right? And you can take as long as you want, but it's just a reminder, because sometimes people forget that it's their turn to play. Now, I can always look down at the bottom left. Right, that's going to show me the board number and the vulnerability. I can also see the vulnerability in the auction, right? So north and south are red, east and west are white. And just click to get out of there. Next to my my video here, I see the tricks that have been taken, right? We and they. I have a button here for the last trick, so it'll show me the last trick. There's also an undo option. Now, some tournaments will have an undo available, and a lot of them won't. But if I click undo, someone's going to have to accept it, right? My opponents have to accept. And now, if they do, I can take my bid back, or my play back, right? I have no reason to on this one, but there's also a claim button, right? This is pretty straightforward. This says, how many more tricks do you claim? Right? I can put in an explanation. I got the rest. So this is for how many more tricks do you claim. There's an option in the settings for how you want that screen to show up, right? How many more tricks is what I have. But I can also choose how many total tricks, right? So if I select that and hit claim, it's going to ask me how many total tricks I'm claiming. I can't claim 13 because I've already lost one. I can also choose conceding, right? How many tricks am I conceding? So now when I claim, it's going to say, how many do you concede? I'm going to say 0, right? Because I'm taking them all. So you can choose whichever one of those makes more sense to you. I like more tricks. That makes sense to me. If one of my opponent's claims, we'll see it come up here, and I'll see all the hands. It says they claim 9 tricks. Do I accept? And you see there's only so much time, it'll time out, but I can always hit the more time. And that'll give me more time to look at it. And it's like, no, I don't think they're doing that, so I'll reject it. And it's a notice down here, the claim was rejected, and then, we can continue playing. If they make a claim and we reject it, we will play out with all the hands seen. When I'm at a casual table and I'm the host, I have this button here that says host settings. So I can invite people to kibitz, I can move people around, I can select this person and I can swap them, I can remove them, whatever. That's pretty simple. I think that mostly covers it. Oh, I can always go back to the lobby too. So when I hit the back button, it's going to ask, do you want to quit here or just go back to the lobby? If you're in a tournament, it's not going to let you quit. It's just going to let you go back to the lobby. So when I do this, notice that there's something here, like I can see what's happening at the table. And I have this return to table button. But it means that, if I need to update my settings, or I want to go look at my history, or, whatever it might be, or, I want to sign up for this tournament, I can do that. And then I just go back to the table. So that should be most of what you need. Always, if you need us, you can email us at support@swangames.com. Any questions that you have, we're happy to help.